Hey everyone, there is a lot to go over today, so I'm just going to get straight into it. A little bit of what was previewed in this video will be an Arena Revamp, Hall of Trials Editions, and Mage Luna, a little bit more information about E7WC, and exclusive equipments for MO5. So we're going to get to it when we get to it in the video. So of course we're going to talk about Mage Luna first. So I'll just play the starting of the video explains it goes straight into the character, right? It does, because I know they start explaining her story quite a bit, yeah, in between here. So it does, there's like a large break. So I'll just play it here and then we'll take over. I won't show the full video just to save some time. I will provide the link if you want to watch the whole video yourself, because it is longer than normal videos.
For the sake of peace, I'll be the villain I have to be. Time to end our twisted fate.
While hiding her horns and tail with magic, the half-dragon Luna of the Karuns is living among humans, serving as the royal mage of Prince Ervalin of Castamere. With her vast store of mana innate to all dragons, she is adept at casting large-scale spells and possesses the ability to skillfully wield spears conjured by magic. By using a spell to turn dragons into dark magic stones, Luna put a stop to the endless war plaguing the winds and Karuns, and is celebrated as a hero for restoring peace to the world. However, Luna herself is the type
A little bit for art here, which is pretty nice. I liked it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, so we'll take over from here and look at this part. Holy, just look at this difference. Oh my gosh. Holy brother. Okay. So one thing you notice here is that she still maintains her mage title. She has low attack, but that is okay. Pretty okay defense and higher HP for a mage. She's pretty dang quick with our speed at 124, no starting critical hit chance or crit damage, no starting effectiveness or effect resistance. You can gain more HP through her self imprint as well as an attack imprint for your front and backline unit. Now, I said this a lot of times on live stream, but I was like, the route that we're going down right now, we're probably gonna get an AoE seal, and I call this armpit. But I saw, God, holy, this character is so hot. Apologies. But this character has an AoE seal. It dispels all buffs, and she seals all opponents and makes them unbuffable for 2 turns. And at the start of the battle, she does have a skill nullifier, so she can run book and ignore ER for free. This is kind of an the only character in the game that counters this is Light Acades, or some really fast cleanser like a DJB on a Turnus or a really fast Laya. But the problem is that you have to figure out what people's general speed is to get them to work properly. So practically the only one that works is maybe, wait, I don't even know if Light Acades works, because if you're getting Ran cleaved, then Ron takes 2 turns and Acades is gonna cut before Mage Luna does. Oh no! Wait, okay, that's kind of scary. She does have a 4-turn cooldown on this, so it is kind of really, might cycle really quickly because she does have 224 speed. So you can see some people build her at like 300 speed, and it's gonna be quite, I mean, if they do build her at 300 speed though, you're not going to be able to build her with HP, because if you do look at the rest of her moves here, I'll just showcase what it looks like. Oh, let me just mute the video. So this animation, by the way, is really dang good. Alright, let's just move on to her skill 2. Demon Sealing Spear. Attacks the enemy by thrusting down a spear, decreasing defense for 1 turn, increasing the combat radius of the caster by 50%. Damage dealt increases proportion to the caster's max health. Successful attack and deals additional damage to all enemies proportional to the caster's max health. Defense breaks into a 50% combat readiness push, so if the enemy you're fighting isn't that fast, you can actually lap back around and hit them again. Or you can use this as a combo move into your next ally. But the pop damage here didn't seem like a lot. The Luna had 22k HP, And the pop damage is, oh no, that's a lot. Never mind, that is quite a lot. I take that back. I really take that back. That was freaking 3k into like a Janua. Oh boy. This AoE seal is kind of nasty though. Oh my gosh. And her S1 is pretty standard. She has a CR push. But the CR push is kind of really major on her because she's already really fast. So she's going to be lapping pretty crazy. The damage is based off her max HP. And unfortunately, she did attack Senya. So all we saw was like 2,400 damage, which didn't do a lot. I don't know about that. But hey, Mage Luna looks pretty dang insane. She's going to be a really good unit for freaking PvP. I can already see her being built really dang fast, and the only units that will counter her will be a really fast DJB, so you can on Eternus or lighted KDs, because you need something that doesn't have a passive that can cut. So I do have a feeling they're gonna try to release a solution again, because I mean everyone has a passive that allows them to counter a non-attack skill unit, and you can't do that for Luna. I mean there's a lot of units that doesn't have that has a non-attack, like a passive that deals with stuff like this, right? So only a Katie's or a really fast Soul Weaver on like a Turnus that it can work. But unfortunately, if they are a bit slower, I mean, yeah, just a really fast Soul Weaver. So we are getting a new side story, Days of the Piercing Cold. This will be featuring Abyssal Euphine, Mage Luna, and Fallen Cecilia. Any other ML5s in the future that are related to the story, probably ML Mort. So if you see ML Mort in the future, definitely go into this story. Now next up is the Hall of Trials. Now, as you may notice here, there is a new type of currency. Now, in order to earn this currency, you need to complete the new Hall of Trials challenge mode. And this Hall of Trials challenge mode will have new bosses consisting of ML5 heroes that are in the game. So you will see bosses like Abyssal Euphine, Death Dealer Ray. They did show it somewhere here, Death Dealer Ray, and like stuff. Yeah, this is just the normal stuff here. But yeah, this is where it mentions you'll be able to buy exclusive equipments for ML5s. Next up, they announced the Rift boss. And as you can see here, Wukong is in the front. And so everyone who thought I'm going to skip Wukong because he's not limited, if you want to do Rift, you kind of need him. So good luck. And he actually looks like a decent unit, so you might need him. Now, in addition to Rift coming back, they did nerf the first Rift control stage because it was a little bit hard to get into Rift because the first stage was a little bit hard. So they did nerf that, so it'll be a bit easier. And they also changed it so that when you progress through Rift levels, you actually get chests. And these chests, you can select which reforged materials you want. Because as you may know, beforehand getting reforged materials was a little bit unreliable. It was random between whatever sets you had selected. In addition to that, it was just not a lot. So hopefully they increase the amount of materials through this box so you can select which reforged materials you want from Rift. And I think that's pretty much it for the update of Rift. Next up will be the Arena Revamp. The Arena Revamp, I don't know if I like it too much. It reduces the amount of opponents you can fight. And it arranges it based on your league, your points, and your win streak, right? So all in all, it just reduces the amount of attacks you can do. Next, we'll talk about the Arena Revamp. The Arena Revamp is pretty cool. I'm not sure if I like it. Because A, you're getting less opponents for the purpose of A, your opponents are now going to be matched based on your league, points, and win streak. So based on if it's the same way as Nikkei, you're going to get one low ball opponent, like this is like below your level, one opponent that's directly matched your level, and one opponent that's stronger than you, right? Now, this means you have less challenges to fight, and once you fight that opponent, it refreshes it automatically, so it's like you don't get to pick and choose your matches, which kind of sucks. I mean, you get to pick your first match, but once that match is done, you cannot go back to an easier team that you saw beforehand, which really sucks. They also added quick match to arena, but the biggest problem is it doesn't work in NPC arena, which is stupid, because if anything, I would always use quick match for NPC arena rather than regular arena, where things could go more wrong in regular arena. So I guess that's, I mean, it just doesn't make sense. We're also getting a battle pass specifically for arena, which, as you can see, there's charms, Rayforge mats, a frame, a weapon, a level 88 weapon here, which is actually really freaking amazing. I'm glad that they're adding it. We have a little preview video here. This preview video is for I think E7WC as well as the music video that we're gonna get soon enough. There's some music videos coming out, but this animation, these two characters are too good, right? But yeah, that's for E7WC. We're going to get a free, we're going to get a free Luna. So if you don't have a Luna, you're going to get a free one. I do not have a Luna because unfortunately I felt like it was just such not a good investment. Although I really wanted Luna, I felt like the custom banners were always at wrong times before limited units, or I just needed to save for more priority units because current units are always so broken nowadays that I can't really afford to summon and pity Luna. If I didn't pity her, it would be nice, but I just couldn't take that risk because I know I was just unlucky, right? So we're getting a free Luna, and in addition to a free Luna, we're gonna get a free Luna skin nest for login. That is pretty much it. We're also getting this like little lobby animation or stuff that we can customize, and it actually looks really freaking good. I'm gonna be using this for a very long time. I think we're getting emotes maybe, or merch for profile cards. We're gonna get this stuff, which is honestly pretty dang sick. I can't wait. And that is pretty much it. There was a lot in this video. I cannot wait for this update. I really hope I get Mage Luna. If I don't, I'm going to cry.